France. On the bench, as you can see, youth and experience once again. Leone Nakarawa, 31 offloads, the most in the top cattles this season. He's ready to come on and take a role in the second or third row for Castres. And there we see the spirit of the game. Rival fans side by side enjoying a song. Players new on the pitch, players old in the stands. Very much a fixture that brings together everybody from a community and everybody from the rugby community too. So welcome to the Stade Ernest Wallon, wherever you're watching this game. And it's, as I say, my privilege to talk you through exactly what is going on as it happens. This the scene in the tunnel area as we await the arrival of the teams to take to the pitch. Arthur Ratier, one of the substitutes for Toulouse there, taking his position to applaud out his teammates. And there's a fine tradition, I think, to see. You don't see it, for instance, at a soccer stadium, the substitutes cheering on their mates as they go through. Richie Arnold leading out Toulouse today. He will be far and away the tallest man on the pitch, standing at some 208 centimeters tall. Bound to be a big advantage at every line-out for Stade Toulousain. An expectant crowd. At the minute that whistle goes, there'll be no friendly rivalry on the pitch, we can assure you of that. So there we go with that cry again, Toulousain, allez, allez, allez. Richie Arnold waiting to lead the team onto the pitch. This is Mathieu Babillot, captain of Castres. Castres, as you can see, will be in the white shirt today. The white and blue, a direct reversal of their usual kit, which is blue and white. Toulouse in their traditional black and red kit. Our couple of teams onto the pitch here at the Stade Ernest Wallon in Toulouse. Toulouse versus Castres, Stade Toulousain versus Castres Olympique. It's top 14, day 17. And the match referee just picking up the ball there, Monsieur Amashukeli. To give you the petite histoire, or fine details, as we say here in France, he is a Georgian referee. This is part of the whole World Rugby idea of integrating players with officials from different countries. I suppose there's a step towards playing in international games too. Nika Amashukeli of Georgia officiates in this game. Jeremy Davidson putting on his headset, head coach of Castres. Hugo Moila looks on, pensive as ever, after his tactics worked. Remember, of course, he's without two talismanic players. Antoine Dupont, who's with the French Sevens. Romain Entamac, who is still injured. That's his charnière or 9-10 combination missing. And certainly Toulouse has a big squad and a talented squad, but to lose two players like that really has an impact on how the team performs. That said, Toulouse begin this game, and there's Entamac, and there's Anthony Gelon, another casualty, sadly injured again with his knee. We see the two presidents sat by side there, Didier Lacroix of Toulouse, next to Pierre-Yves Revol of Castres. And it's Juan Cruz Malia who gets us underway at the Stade Ernest Wallon. Toulouse in the dark shirts attacking to the right. First long clearance there from Castres, collected by Kinghorn. Feeds Mali, who looks forward. He's giving Kinghorn something to chase. He's jinking through Kinghorn, trying to connect, and collects. Lays the ball off, 2. Setereki goes into contact, it's Graou. Finds Arnold. Arnold, ball knocked on. Advantage now to Castres. Fernandez feeds the ball outside. They come to the right-hand side. It's Goodhue. Goodhue's punt forward, straight out of play. Disappointing first touch there for Jack Goodhue. In for a very busy day indeed there at inside centre. Our touchline commentator there making a brief appearance as we line up for the first line out of the game, held by Toulouse. And here they come, it's Lebel jinking his way through. Support, there's Grau looking inside. This is Willis. Stopped by Staniforth. Toulouse still in connection. Barassi goes into contact.
Release now.
Malia protecting, he picks the ball out, finds Willis again. Early pressure here from Toulouse. Meafu held up somehow. And Castres scrambled back with possession. Fernandez's clearance. And it's one for Kinghorn to chase back. The Scotsman gets possession. He's now looking forward, right-footed, launching the ball back towards the halfway line. So Toulouse, as one might expect, as it's a home game for them, making the early running. But you can see by the snap in each challenge from the Castres players that this game is going to be hard fought from start to finish. Second line out now, Castres with the throw. One back by Toulouse. Here's Grau. Lebel looks to clear, decides to pass inside. One to chase there for Toulouse. Rezuk is under it, he collects. And the big Fijian looking to have a run. He loves going into contact, look for that every time when he gets the ball. And this is Fernandez going his own way. And Jack Willis,
holding on.
A huge competitor in every ruck, the Englishman there, forcing the mistake from Castres. Possession back with Toulouse. David Dadikarel looking on as Juan Cruz Malia decides to kick for touch. Possession will remain in Toulouse hands for the next line out. Here's Fernandez trying to go his own way there. And you see there how Willis is straight in, still remaining on his feet in spite of the pressure. Excellent play there from Jack Willis. Cramon with the throw, collected by Arnold. This is Toulouse on a driving ball, which is collapsed.
Penalty advantage to Toulouse.
Advantage to Toulouse, you heard the referee say it. And here comes Malia finding the gap, the Argentinian bursting through, and that's the first try. Juan Cruz Malia for Toulouse.
Jump on the, no, I didn't see no jumping across.
Excellent pressure, but also excellent vision. Juan Cruz Malia with the first try.
No, I didn't see that. There was advantage for jumping across and landing on the lift. They told me, can you say, the knock on the ball. We didn't see, but we're going to check.
It was Lebel who made the run, which made the Castres defence think twice. Malia saw the gap and did not hesitate. There the gap was made, and through it went Juan Cruz Malia for Toulouse.
Thanks, Eric. Try is good. No clear. Try is good. Try is good. Just make sure you're careful on the jumping across, okay? Thank you very much.
Referee Mr. Nika Amashukeli confirming that the try is good. Malia with one to his name there. Less than 5 minutes gone in this match. Kinghorn with the conversion. That's 7-0 to Toulouse.
Make sure you're onside, all right?
There we see the Argentinian, how he burst through that gap. Castres Olympique with their work cut out as they restart the match here at the Stade Ernest Wallon. The ball collected by Blair Kinghorn. He feeds it to Emmanuel Meafou, goes straight into contact. Once again, it's Tom Staniforth who's there against him. That is going to be a combat to watch throughout this game. Paul Graou, scrum half of Toulouse, prepares the kick. Wants to chase. Rezouk collects. There he goes, back into contact, hitting Willis. But Willis holds on. Staniforth.
No.
This is Fernandez looking inside. Castres trying to find a way through, but each time meeting a wall of Toulouse players. Is there space on this left-hand side? There's the overlap.
Play on, ball was backwards.
And sadly for Castres, they couldn't quite feed it through to their number 7 there. Blind side flanker who was free, but take a look again. This is Fernandez making his way through. Lebrun plays it. Moving outside now to Goodhue. Poplin. Rezuke. Seems Toulouse alert to every time Rezuke gets the ball. This is Staniforth. Fernandez finding a gap, but hauled back by Cremont. It's Louis Lebrun, the Castres number 10, again in a tussle with Guillaume Cremont, who appears to be playing from off the ground. This is Tom Staniforth.
Good reload.
Into contact once again. Castres applying the pressure. Babio on the ball, lays it off. Castres have a gap here on this left-hand side. Can he push through? This is Ulieu. Players around him. Toulouse getting back in numbers. It's impressive, this defence. But Castres keeping the pressure on. Ulieu again. Can he make it through? Stop by Setareki. Babio there. Fernandez looks to his right. This is Henry Thomas. Castres still keeping the pressure on. But Toulouse back in numbers and appear at this point to have every gap covered. Can Castres find a way through? This is Staniforth going into contact once again, as he always does. Lebrun trying to find a way through. Was that a high tackle? Advantage given to Castres.
Okay.
And as the move breaks down,
number 7.
the referee brings it back for the high tackle. He's talking about the number 7, Joshua Brennan. And Castres take the kick quickly. Rezouk tried to go through, and Rezouk is on the try line.
No.
And the referee deciding that that was held up.
It's clearly held up.
Smart play there by Josiah Rezuke. Jack Willis, the man at the bottom of that again. It's been all action, the number 8 in just 8 minutes of play. His name constantly on my lips. Josiah Rezuke there, seeing the gap and trying to get through. But as you see, Jack Willis saw him coming and held on. And kept holding on. There was no way to let him go, was there?
Okay. Scramble line out. Scrum, line out. Touche, melee. Okay. Scrum call. I'm trying. Yeah, it's in the middle.
The referee, Mr. Amashukeli there, consulting with the players. We're having a scrum next. Clearance going directly out of play.
Marcus here.
So clearly chance now for Castres Olympique to stamp their authority on this game and perhaps even level the scores. The scrum taking place on the 5-metre mark. Toulouse on the back foot now. But we know all about the quality of every Toulouse side. Castres nonetheless determined. The ball put in by Fernandez.
Play the ball.
The referee orders them to play. And away come Castres. That was Payson trying to find his way through, the number 8. And some resolute defending there by Toulouse forces the error from Castres. And possession back in the hands of the 22 times champion of France. Stade Toulousain. The Castres faces clearly all thinking of what could have been. So far, so good, says Hugo Mola, the Toulouse head coach. Once again, there you see Jack Willis, the Englishman who plays number 8 for Toulouse. All action involved in everything. Guillaume Cramont, collected by Toulouse. Ball constructed. Players on the floor, including Standiforth. Garau for Toulouse. Plays the box kick for his teammates to chase. Fumbled, messed collection there by Castres. Possession still with Toulouse. And they're moving the ball. It's going backwards. The ref's happy. This is a long sweeping pass to the right.
We go back for a knock-on.
The referee taking play back for a knock-on, Monsieur Amachukeli.
Knock-on.
Seeing a knock-on by Castres.
Time is off. You got a blood on your head. Yeah, blood. Okay, we need the medic, please.
Clock stopped for a blood problem. Someone been knocked on the head. This is Juan Cruz Malia trying to get through. And sadly there for Toulouse, of course, by that stage in the game, the referee had blown the whistle to bring play back. So whether or not Setereki Betuniata had collected the ball, it would have been academic, I think.
Have you got a wheel on the previous scrum or not? Okay. No, that's fine.
So we see here the walking wounded. These are the actual wounded in the Castres sick bay. Some names to conjure with there: Arata, the Uruguayan, Dumora, Palis. Names that have been regulars in the top 14 for some seasons. The man was seen being bandaged is Mathieu Babillot, the Castres captain. Saw him there in a smash challenge with Jack Willis. That's Julien Dumora, often to be seen wearing the number 15 shirt for Castres. And all the sick bay from the Castres squad coming to appreciate what is one of the great derby matches of French rugby.
Okay, captain. Good.
So Babillot is strapped up.
Time back on.
Head bandages clearly the thing in the Castres scrum.
Shoulders out, shoulders out.
The referee, Monsieur Amouchoukeli, Georgian referee of this French top 14 game. He's making it known how he wants things to be done. In they go. 1-0 on the ground. Castres forcing Toulouse into the error.
Down, flat.
And it was Joël Merclair who was pushed into an error by his opposite number, Lois Guerroa-Garlisson. So, mission accomplished in that move for Castres. And a touch is found deep into the Toulouse half. Foreplay has long been the trademark of Castres Olympique. And another uncompromising push there by the Castres scrum. Gaetan Barlow. Scrum cap, long launch. Babillot collects. Fernandez looks inside to Lebrun. Botitu takes the ball into contact. Fernandez again, looking for options. He finds Lebrun. And his kick very cleverly finds touch. Roughly 7 meters from the Toulouse try line. Davidson and Darikare, the head and assistant coach of Castres Olympique.
Hook up, move. And you move as well. Thank you.
Guillaume Cramont, ball in hand. for Stade Toulousain. The line-out's launched. Arnold tries to collect. The ball's fumbled backwards. Toulouse in possession. This is Meafou. Into contact he goes. Grau looking to his right. He's asking for more protection. He's looking to kick forward. To give his teammates something to chase. Castres saw it coming but couldn't stop him. That was a Champion de Crespigny. Unable to control that one, the ball going out of play. Collects but effectively just knocks it back. Line-out will be for Toulouse. And this is Meafou once again going into contact. Can you imagine if you were the player trying to stop him?
Line-out finish.
Excellent line-out play there from Toulouse. That's Cramon who has the ball. Cramon going on his own, as he likes to do. Grau looking inside. Meafou inevitably. This is Mekler. Mekler's on the deck. Grau looks outside. He finds Arnold. Neat combination. Malia found Barassi. Grau once again looking left again. And Toulouse here looking quite ominous. Lebel fancies a stride. He's kicking and going. But it's Fernandez who collects and clears for Castres. Great relief there among the visiting ranks. Putting Juan Cruz Malia on the back foot. And the man who's playing number 10 coming out from the full-back position. Hooves it forward. Rezuke collects. And here come Castres once again. This is Popelin. Champion de Crespigny.
The advantage tackle of the ball here.
Goes into contact. Fernandez. Popelin. No. Mathis Lebel, very disappointed, but the referee, Monsieur Amouche Kelly, had clearly seen something, because as soon as the ball went into Lebel's hands, he blew the whistle. The Georgian official very much on the case in these first 16 minutes. And a clever play there from Juan Cruz Malia, keeping the ball in play. And from deep into Toulouse 22, he hooves it forward. This is Popelin for Castres. Punting the ball back from whence it came. Has he put too much on it? Malia shepherding the ball, out of play it goes. And rather unfortunate for Castres. But we see it so many times, don't we? The rugby ball has its own way of bouncing, gets its own momentum sometimes. And this time, sadly, it's to the demise of Pierre Popelin and Castres. Toulouse are back with possession in the Castres half. And that was a very neat play there from the Argentinian Amalia, making his jump from off the pitch to stop the ball going out and keeping Toulouse back where they want to be in the Castres half. Meafou, Thomas, or rather Mekler. Thomas, of course, on the tight head side for Castres. This is Paul Grau with the ball. Respective faces taking positions there in the Toulouse back line. Setereki Bituniata clearly has his eye on this one. Just on the short side there as you're looking at it.
Just make sure we have patience on the call. All right, both front rows. Going a little bit up on the bind.
Barassi and Kinghorn exchanging some views. Peter Aki standing by. Malia giving the orders.
Crouch.
And Bituniata on hand to take a break down that right-hand side if possible. So we see the options here for Toulouse as Grau puts the ball in. Grau, though, looking to his left, goes inside. This is Bituniata who come inside from his right-wing position. Grau once again. Meafou finds Malia. This is Barassi. Goes through the gap. Nice jinking run. Can he be stopped? He's really determined. Grau looks to the inside. Meafou takes it. Inevitably, Staniforth tries to flatten him. And Grau once again. Malia out to the wing where Black Kinghorn is waiting. He's jinking inside. That's 4 men he's been through. Grau comes back inside for Toulouse. Meafou into the 22 for Castres.
No, you roll.
Grau looking to the wing, finding a gap. Closed by the Castres defenders.
Blackie!
That's Brennan at the bottom of that maul. This is Grau again. Arnold. Brennan again. Grau inside. Willis into contact.
Advantage.
Followed by Merkle. Toulouse now piling their way through at will, it seems. Can Castres stop them? Grau goes to the left, and that's Meafou. The big man powering his way through for a second try for Toulouse. Emmanuel Meafou. Meafou in today, of course, for Thibaut Flamand.
Okay, thanks, man.
And stamping his authority on this game in the 20th minute. With every movement, Toulouse was gaining ground, putting more and more pressure on the visitors. And then when Meafou got the ball, with 3 meters to make, with his size, he would be very difficult to stop, as we see. Emmanuel Meafou, there he is, scorer of that try. Blair Kinghorn, the Scottish fullback, just about to take the conversion. As the clock ticks down, Kinghorn looks up and adds 2 more points to the Toulouse tally.
There was no arm tackle and offside in the build-up. No arm tackle and offside in the build-up. 7 and you were offside.
An entertaining match so far. If you're neutral, great game. If you're a Castres fan, it's not going to plan. Castres trailing by 14 points to 0 at this moment in time here at the Stade Ernest Wallon, where Stade Toulousain second in the table, Castres third in the table. Toulouse really getting a grip on this match. We've had 2 tries so far. First one from Juan Cruz Malia, second one just from Emmanuel Meafou. Blair Kinghorn with both conversions. The referee, Monsieur Amoushekeli, spotting a knock-on on the ground. The Georgian referee's impeccable English, helping us all on the international feed.
We had a clear hinge from him in the last round. But anyway,
I can translate it into French if you fancy it. En avant par terre, I think you would say. That's a knock-on on the ground in French. There we go.
But you need to keep up as well.
Our referee, Amoushekeli, able to converse in both English and French with the players. Very useful in a game where more and more the lineups are international. Barassi thinking about it.
Crouch!
Paul Grau, scrum half Toulouse, has the ball in his hands right now. Perhaps look for Butuniata. There he goes, coming on that inside. The right winger likes to get round the other side of the scrum, doesn't he, and try and get through that gap. This is Grau to Meafou. Arnold, his partner in crime. And Babio trying to jackal the ball and pushing Toulouse into the error. Blood splattered shirt, his head bleeding, but nonetheless, Mathieu Babio of Castres playing already a captain's game for his team. That's Popland with the clearance. just short of the Toulouse 22. You see here again, Betoniata trying to get through. And the work there done by Babio for Castres. Line out collected by Castres. That was Barlow. Looked forward to good Hugh, but referee on the case and on the spot. Tackler not releasing, advantage to Castres. This is Staniforth. Fernandez looks back to his left. This is Barlow. Poplin. And his pass going straight to Malia. But advantage had been played. Referee Mushakeli bringing us back to just the edge of the Toulouse 22. The possession will be for Castres.
Hand on the ground.
Davidson, Derek Herrera thinking about it. Jean Bouillou there, we had a glimpse of him. One of the Toulouse coaching staff, former flanker, of course, for the Stade Toulousain team.
Shot. Okay, shot called.
And Castres
Captain.
going for the sticks.
You need to look after your blood. It's really cut off. So I'm gonna.
We see there Goodhue on the ground. Jack Willis perhaps judged to have been the guilty party in that one. In the meantime, Mathieu Babio is off to get his head rebandaged. And it's Louis Lebrun who is in the process of placing the ball. And he hopes lining up 3 points for Castres. 25 minutes in, still relatively early in the game, I suppose. But once you let a team get away and get a lead, as Toulouse are in the process of doing, it makes it difficult. So Lebrun here could very usefully add 3 points for Castres. Left-footed Louis Lebrun. Success with the penalty. The first points of the game for Castres. So Castres are off the mark. Babio's back on with a fresh bandage. And this blood sub replacement, Baptiste Laporte, is no sooner on the pitch than back off it. Cruz Malia gets us underway again here at the Stade Ernest Wallon. Louis Lebrun with the long clearance there. But sadly for him, straight out of play. Which brings the play back to more or less where he kicked it from. And I think we can say advantage Toulouse. Toulouse hooker, Guillaume Cramont. This is Cruz Malia. Aki. Graou looks again. Betoniata tries to go through, makes valuable ground. Graou looks inside. Merkle collects, goes into contact. And tough defending there by Castres, pushing Toulouse to the fault. Joël Merkle penalised for the knock-on the ground there. But hats off to Castres, defending in numbers and with ferocity. There we see the ball being knocked in the wrong direction. So involuntary knock-on, scrum down to Castres Olympique. Jérémy Fernandez has the ball.
Coach! Boy! Set! Hold, guys, hold!
Hold is the call from the referee, Mr. Mushakeli. And Louis Lebrun. High and long clearance. Out of play it goes. Kinghorn takes the throw quickly. This is Mathis Lebel. He fancies a run. He's had to check back and he's caught. Willis is there to his help.
Release.
And Arnold too. Kinghorn's involved as well. Graou clears out. That was Cramont who collected back into contact.
ball is available.
So both teams now face to face at this point in the pitch. Paul Graoul giving his teammates one to chase. Collected by Poplin, who immediately is flattened by Bitsuniata. Stade fourth, as always, right into contact there.
Ball is out, play on.
You heard the referee, play on, he said.
Tackle! Release.
Jack Willis in the process of trying to wrestle Fernandez to the ground. He's ordered to release him. Castres with possession. The referee blowing for offside.
Number 9 offside.
Just as Gauthier Marava was trying to burst through. You may have noticed he kind of fumbled the ball himself. Coach Mola passing a message.
15 minutes of the blood change if you can.
And the referee unhappy with Mathieu Babio, who continues to bleed through his bandage.
Yeah. Offside 9.
Pierre Poplin. High, long kick.
You feeling okay?
Touch judge deciding it's around about 24 meters from the Toulouse try line. Now, that was the earlier collection just on the touchline by Blair Kinghorn, which, as you can see, Castres were arguing that Kinghorn had taken it into touch. You may recall that Kinghorn played the ball quickly to Lebel inside. So maybe something that went beyond the scope of the officials. Here come Castres in the 22. This is Gaëtan Barlow. Payson trying to push through. Fernandez is in quickly. Sweeps it out to Stade fourth. Into contact he goes. Held by Brennan. But Castres still in possession and still trying to find that way through. Fernandez sees it himself. He's going through. He's been caught. This is Champion de Crespigny. This is Castres swarming around the 5-meter line. Guerrois trying to push his way over. And the referee deciding the ball held up.
Ball was available to play.
Mr. Amoushikeli very much on the case.
Ball was available to play.
Deciding that basically that was held up and bringing play back.
Ball was available. He released.
It was a quick thinking by Fernandez. Champion de Crespigny was on his way through rather. But we saw Toulouse back in numbers and David Decarer very pantomimically expressing his disappointment. Here come Castres again. This is Poplin swarming forward right into the 22. Toulouse heaping pressure back on themselves. Credit to Castres, they're really hammering away at this one. 14 points to 3 is the score. This is Lebrun.
No hands.
Fernandez. This is Ulu trying to find his way through, but flattened by Eanu for Toulouse. Jack Willis in there again, scrapping away. Graoul bursts out, he's flattened by Rezouk. The whistle had been blown, and here we go for the fisticuffs. So for where I'm sitting, it was this man, the number 14 for Castres, Josiah Rezouk, who was in with the late tackle on Graoul after the whistle had gone, much to the displeasure of the Toulouse team. And now we have referee Monsieur Amoushikeli from Georgia, trying to sort out this local derby between Toulouse and Castres. Thumbs up from the crowd.
No, not now, not now.
And why not? What a great game to be at.
Yeah, okay.
So here we see Willis scrapping away. The referee's blown the whistle there, and Rezouk comes in and ignites the blue touch paper, as you say.
Okay. Right, so we need to reverse this, all right?
So discussion.
Clearly after the ball. Okay,
Messrs. Arnold and Babio.
We had initial penalty against you for coming at the side in a breakdown, okay? So then, after I blow my whistle, your winger came in and took their player out. That caused all the scuffle, all right? Okay. So we're gonna, we're gonna reverse this penalty. Okay, it was a quite intense scuffle. A lot of players came in. I understand the passion, I understand intensity. It's been a good match. you control your players, or we're going to escalate to penalties or even yellow cards. You're going to lose your players if you don't calm them down, okay?
We understand.
I'll let you listen there to referee Amushikeli there, the voice of reason.
Not now, this is...
The penalty that was awarded to Castres is going to be reversed.
We understand the atmosphere, but on the first leg, the second leg is
ball is available there.
That's why the
End of.
You have to control that on the right.
Okay.
Mathieu Babillot, the Castres captain, arguing with the referee. Never a good thing to do.
Coming after the whistle. I come after.
That's Josiah Rezouk, the player penalised for that late tackle on Paul Grau, the Toulouse scrum half. Tackle after the whistle. The referee being very clear about this. Juan Cruz Malia with the hoisted clearance for Toulouse into touch. Toulouse keep possession, of course, now and take the line out. Paul Grau already planning what to do next. Busy game for the Toulouse scrum half.
I understand.
Castres players still arguing with the referee, which isn't a good sign. Often it's best just to move on and concentrate on the next move, which is this line out for Toulouse. Cramont. Collective by
Play advantage.
Brennan.
Collapsing the ball.
Castres collapsing the ball.
Liss.
And now the bad blood continues. That's Cramont having a tussle with Henry Thomas. Henry Thomas, the English tight head who plays for Castres. Cramont, 23-year-old. Someone who's got an eye on perhaps breaking into the French national side, is very highly rated. Just signed an extension to his deal at Toulouse as well.
Next going to be a yellow card. Advancing 10 meter.
So dissent from Castres has meant that they've had to retreat a further 10 metres. The referee, Mr. Amushikeli, taking no nonsense. And he said to the Castres team the next time there'll be a yellow card. So Castres really need to get some collective concentration. There we see the maul being collapsed by Castres. Players trying to fight their way out. And there we kick off between Cramont, who's just launched this line out, and Thomas. This is Raoul. Flips the ball inside to Brennan, the Irishman going into contact as always. And forcing his way through. This is phenomenal play by Toulouse. Grau looks inside, the ball's loose. Well, how did that happen? Ainu couldn't collect. And the knock-on gives Castres possession. Hugo Mola there, well, that grimace saying it all.
Advantage, knock-on, no.
Chance wasted by Toulouse.
You can't explain, but every time in the line-up for the maul, they leave the line-up early to be ready to hit the maul.
I think the timing is good, they're moving.
Tom Staniforth there querying the timing of how Toulouse leave each maul. He says they leave too early. He's asked the referee to take a look. The referee says he will. Finer points of the game discussed there by Staniforth with referee Amushikeli. Jeremy Davidson, I think, reinforcing that point with the touchline official. In the meantime, scrum down again. The advantage here to Castres. Deep in their 22.
Bind!
So important that Castres win this one.
Binding on this side early. Overleaning and then standing up.
Overleaning and then standing up. Very clear there from the referee Amushikeli. Guillaume Cramont appears to be the guilty party. And fullback Pierre Poplin with his trusty left peg turfs the ball out just by the halfway line. Poplin's expression there really summing up the half for Castres. Toulouse have taken control, leading now by 14 points to 3 as we tick down towards half-time. But you know, in rugby, just 1 or 2 mistakes or 1 or 2 moments of inspiration can completely change the game. Cramont collected by Arnold to Grau. Aki, Malia finding a gap, Barassi going forward. He stumbles, he's still in possession. Toulousain marauding into the Castres 22. Grau looking inside. Who can he find? He finds Merkle. The tight head goes to ground. Pressure now by Toulouse. This is Graou, loses possession as he falls, knock on.
Not rolling.
Excuse me, tackling not rolling away.
Next penalty is a yellow card.
So Toulouse keeping possession. The referee being very strict with Castres, telling them next penalty is be a yellow card. He's unhappy with their indiscipline. In the meantime, Toulouse very happy. They've got possession once again and the line out on the 5-metre line. This is Barassi's run. That small stumble perhaps stymied him. But great work by Toulouse, as always. And hats off to the Castres number 7, Baptiste Kopp, with that saving tackle. Cramon with the line out. He's now at the back of the ball. Guillaume Cramon looking to collect. It's not in his possession. Ball still in the middle. And Toulouse setting up this driving ball, heading for the try line. And the referee gives...
Try score. You're going for a bin.
The referee gives a penalty try. The referee, Mr. Amou Shekeli, awards a penalty try to Toulouse.
Not a penalty try. Try was scored. No. No, try was scored. Need to kick, yeah, you need to kick. No, try was scored.
Clarification, a try has been called, not a penalty try. Referee's backing away to the 6, which confused me. So the question is, which is a Toulouse player that has that ball? And my money perhaps is on, and it's still perhaps Guillaume Cramon. I think it's Guillaume Cramon with the try.
Thanks, Eric. Yeah, come.
So Baptiste Kopp, yellow card. In the course of Cramon scoring the try. Penalty offence committed by Baptiste Kopp, which results in him being yellow carded. As the referee, Mr. Amou Shekeli, backed away towards the goal posts. I, for one, thought that it was a penalty try that was awarded. But Kinghorn now with the conversion attempt. Blair Kinghorn, right-footed. Leaving the Toulouse fans happy, clapping and waving their flags. 21-3 Toulouse lead at this half-time stage.
On sent des intentions de jeu, peut-être quelques imprécisions. Comment vous analysez cette première mi-temps?
Ouais, on a des intentions,
You've been,
on a réussi
a lot of
à
mistakes loose.
mettre un peu la main sur le ballon chez eux.
Poplan saying they need to get their hand on the ball in the Toulouse
Ça a
half.
été bossé chez eux. Très bien joué, mais il faut qu'on concrétise en deuxième mi-temps.
We're playing well, but we've got to really take advantage of what we do. Get some more points on the board, he says. Pierre Poplan for Castres. He's had a very impactful game so far. One try to his name. A number of crunching challenges, notably on Tom Staniforth, poor fella. But then again, Staniforth is one of these players who gives as good as he gets, so we can expect an all-action second half from both of those. Babiot appears to still be bleeding down the side of his face as Louis Lebrun gets us underway here at the Stade Ernest Wallon. Willis spilling the ball forward. Fernandez collects for Castres. The ruck cleared out there. Botitou playing the ball inside. That's Thomas who's gone to ground. Fernandez looking back to Botitou, trying to jink his way through, but he's stopped. Fernandez again finds Barlow, who spilled the ball forward. Advantage to Toulouse. Referee Amou Shekeli called stop.
Yeah, that's fine.
Knock on by Gaetan Barlow, the hooker of this Castres outfit. Disappointment written all over the lad's face. See it again here. There we go. Bang to rights he was, the referee right on the spot.
Okay, last scrum, a little bit pressure coming from you.
Yeah.
And measure your force. Okay, same, take. Yeah.
The referee, Mr. Amushkeli from Georgia, calling for more balance from both front rows to avoid the scrum wheeling. Retier and Flamand, the little and large of the Toulouse outfit there, warming up on the sidelines.
Bye!
Clear instructions there from the Georgian referee. This is Grau, punts it forward. Collected by Poplin.
Hold, Cas, hold!
Hoofs it back with that left foot, collected by Malia. Where will Juan Cruz go? Jinx one, lovely play for the Argentinian. This is great stuff. Brennan in possession, caught on the halfway line. Grau. Oh, strike caught everybody by surprise, including his own players.
Tackle!
Grau going inside again, and Arnold
Avantage.
at his fingertips. The tallest man on the pitch having to bend to try to collect that one, shaking his head, but the pass left him with a little bit too much to do, I think.
Okay.
This is Malia's little jink and run. Look at that. He leaves Paplon, doesn't he? Full credit to Castres, though. They are defending incredibly well. And there we see the disappointment for Richie Arnold as the Australian spills the ball forward.
No, we play them. We play. The ball carrier continue. No problem for me. Maybe crouch! Bye! Second time, overleaning.
Referee unhappy at the performance of the
Overleaning.
Toulouse first row, overleaning, he says. Which gives Castres the
Shot call.
choice. Mathieu Babiot choosing to give his
Going forward.
kicker Louis Lebrun at attempted goal. That's David Enunu, the American loose head prop of Toulouse, who was judged to have been at fault, which gives Louis Lebrun a chance to get 3 more points on the board for Castres Olympique. And they need these points. Lebrun's kick, straight through the middle, perfectly played. 3 points for Castres.
Number 6, substitution.
We have movement. Thibaut Flamand replacing Leo Banos. The French international taking his place. As we get underway here at the Stade, Ernest Wallon, Castres adding another 3 points to their tally. Confirmation of the substitution, Flamand replacing Banos. At the scoreline, Toulouse 21, Castres 6. This is Kinghorn. Barlow is wrong-footed. Kinghorn makes out the space. Grau inside to Mekler. This is Aki. Aki on the run, neatly finds Lebel, who jinks inside but runs into trouble of Rezouk. Grau looking to his right, finds Cramon. Mekler again. Grau to Willis. This is Malia, goes through the gap again. The Argentinian can't be stopped. Oh, and the offload just didn't find the right hands, but great play from the Argentinian. But here come Castres. Captain Ababio, Captain Fantastic with the headband. Apologies, it's Rezouk with the headband, excuse me. Isizaki manages to wrong foot champion Crispini. Kinghorn desperately trying to keep possession there for Toulouse. It's against the odds. Arnold protects, passes it back to Flamand. Flamand now. The second row international for France. Often seen in international games with a scrum cap. In this one, not wearing one. He has the number 19 on his back. That's Ainuru. Ball still for Toulouse. Malia, Kinghorn. He's got Akitubs. Kinghorn's found a way through. Kinghorn stumbles into Poplin. This is great determined play. You've got to respect both sides in this one. Grau's pass, it looks loose. Cramon collects. And Toulouse here have numbers on the side. Willis is free. There's Lebel going for the line. He could have passed to... He tried to find Willis with the Shistera pass. Couldn't. Perhaps he should have passed sooner. Easy for me to say. Easy for me to say. But I think that's what's going through the mind of Hugo Moller right now, the Toulouse coach. Lebel, as a scorer does, seeing the line, going for it himself, but Willis might feel aggrieved that his teammate didn't share the ball. This is Malia's through that gap again. He's a handful, isn't he? There we go. The offload really, it looked a bit half-hearted, didn't it? But I think he'd basically outfoxed everybody, even his teammates.
More.
Underway again in the Castres 22. More constructed. This is Barlow.
No, he pulled away there.
Tom Staniforth, hand on the ball. What's the Sekiro going to do? You'd put money on that, wouldn't you? Straight into contact.
No, falling over.
The orders to release. Castres still have possession. And this is Castres trying to find a way through on that right wing. Perhaps giving Rezouk a chance to run at Toulouse. Barlow again. Caught by Flamand. Fernandez told to play the ball. At his clearance into touch on just before the halfway point. It's an interesting piece of play there. And watch this run now from Lebel. Lebel sees the gap, that's why he's going to motor for it. You could argue that Willis was in the best position. But split-second decisions taken often mean try or no try.
I'll give you time for that.
Cramon collected by Willis. Driving well constructed. And credit to Castres pushing Toulouse towards the touchline. But Grau has his hands on the ball. Goes inside, finds Brennan. Guju replaced by Kokaji for Castres. Toulouse still in possession. That's Barassi. Grau looking to his left. Mayafu collects. Willis running onto it. But Castres pushing them back. Fernandez is injured. And Grau on his way. Can't get past Poplin. But here's Malia. Malia in his second try of the game. Great support play from the Argentinian. Toulouse finding a way through on the short side there. And Juan Cruz Malia with his second try of the game. Jeremy Fernandez's injury perhaps leaving the space there. You see Paul Grau going round him. But Grau gets caught. Poplan's there doing his job. But who's on hand? Juan Cruz Malia. The Argentinian seeing the potential here. Going on the overlap. And in the perfect place to collect from his scrum half. Toulouse increase their lead. David Dariguerre, assistant coach of Castres. Seeing the irony of this situation, Fernandez injured. as his own player goes in and perhaps overextends his arm at the elbow there. That could be quite nasty as an injury. But of course, it's the fact that Fernandez was incapacitated which allowed his opposite number, Grau, to go around the short side. Kinghorn with the conversion attempt, and it swerves inside. Oh, and it hits the post. So, failure for Kinghorn on that one, as teammates both injured. Entamac and Gelon look on. This is Malia, his moment.
Time is off. Number 1, number 3, Castres. And number 4. Yeah, number 4.
Toro Ramos looks on from the crowd. Sat next to him on his right, and Capuozzo of Toulouse and Italy. We're seeing changes happening for Castres here. We'll bring them to you as we get them. In the meantime, Lebrun getting the ball underway, getting the game underway here at the Stade Ernest Wallon. Toulouse on 4 tries. Bonus point in the bag if it remains like this.
No, not on the neck, over the shoulder.
Castro Ferreira on for Brennan for Toulouse.
Yeah, inside, yeah, play.
Ungpatin replacing Thomas for Castres. Wilfred Ungpatin, formerly of Pau. And Guerrois Gaisson replaced by Tichit. Antoine Tichit replacing Guerrois Braisson.
You need to play a little bit faster, okay?
So Castres seeking to get some fresh legs and fresh impetus. Fernandez appears to have recovered. His arm's bandaged, but he's still able to keep playing. And Nakarawa, Leone Nakarawa, has been brought on too as well. So he, an important, powerful force now. There he is. They've been looking for him to go straight into contact and through people. He's a remarkable force, is Nakarawa.
Number 1, Toulouse, change.
So that number 22 is Andrea Kokagi. Players exchanging places here for Toulouse. It's Rodrigue Netti. Netti replacing David, or rather David, because he's American, Ainu. And the long-suffering Mathieu Babio replaced by Delaporte, Baptiste Delaporte, replacing Mathieu Babio.
Same standards.
Babio bleeding for most of the game. A number of times the ref has told him to go off and get bandaged up. He's had, I think, 5 changes of bandage during this match, so you can't fault his commitment to the Castres cause. But when you have a face like that, handsome chap though he is, that blood sadly means it's time to sort of stop playing and get some treatment. So Mathieu Babio, no doubt disappointed that his participation in this match is over, but logical, I perhaps think, is the conclusion we make from that one.
Stop, 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 stop. We go again. All right. We have a bit of movement after the set. We stay square now. Do you understand? All penalties gonna come again and more. Do you understand?
A whole squad of talent there in that shot for Toulouse. Players with international pedigree. And imagine if you were that young lad. What a thing to talk about when you go back to school. How you went to the match and you sat with all the great players who weren't playing.
Crouch.
Hugo Mola looking on, the Toulouse coach.
Bind.
One would imagine satisfied with how he's effectively his reserve team is doing in this game.
Front row to me. No, 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 no. Let me. Come in. All right.
Both front rows now being spoken to by the refs.
Half of the scrums haven't been completed. We have not got to a feed, all right? So I have to escalate the penalties because we are not changing the behavior. Do you understand? So next one, gonna be penalties, and we're gonna go to yellow cards, okay?
The referee, Mushakeli, warning both front rows that he's not happy with how they're behaving. and how they're not listening to what he's saying about getting things balanced. And he says, if it doesn't change, there we hear, there's going to be a punishment. So he's threatening with the yellow cards if they don't get it right.
Crouch! Bind!
Aki looks on.
Set!
It's Paul Grau puts the ball in for Toulouse.
Move the ball!
The scrum's holding. This is Willis to Grau. Grau going straight into touch. Places the ball back. Betuniya to collect it. He's there at the bottom of that ruck. This is Grau up again and moving the ball inside. Cramon collects. Into contact he goes. He lays it off. This is Juan Cruz Malia once again looking for the gap. The Argentinian's so enterprising. Excuse me, that was Barassi. This is Merkle.
On the chest, play on.
Here's Malia. Aki. Aki finds Lebel. He goes into contact. Poplin stops him.
Holding on.
And holding on is the offence committed by Lebel as it goes to ground. He should have released the ball. He looks disgruntled, but the ref decides. Possession handed back to the visitors, trailing by 20 points. Fullback Pierre Poplin. Ball in hand. What's he cooking up? It's a kick into touch. And it looked like a very short kick into touch as well. So the line-out will take place. Castres will keep possession, but no real territory gain there, unfortunately, for Castres.
Time is off.
So as you see, atmosphere is great. Group of fans there, mixed, as you can see, reds and blues together. The red of Toulouse, the blue of Castres. As we were saying earlier, a real family feel to this tie. Friends, neighbours, all families coming to the game.
Yeah, we're waiting for him. I'll give you time.
Of course, atmosphere at rugby games is always friendly.
Time back on.
But at this one, Toulouse versus Castres. Castres part of the greater Toulouse conurbation. It's really is the game amongst neighbours.
Keep the bind there, please. Don't change.
So you see scrum half Fernandez, they're poised at the back of that ball. Castres bowling their way forward at the halfway line now.
You got the same bind.
Willis appears to be in the funny positions. And Willis has come out with the ball. Oh, the Englishman's he's having a great game, isn't he? Oh, good heavens. Here we go. Toulouse on the front foot. This is Kinghorn.
Betuniata. Advantage knock on.
Here we go. This is Ungpatin. Fernandez inside. Gaiton. Barlow collects. The ball is swept out. And Castres looking. Botitu trying to weave a way through. Fernandez, who's bandaged on the head and on the elbow now. The Castres scrum half has been in the wars. This is Lebrun, goes inside. Nakarara gets it, a loose ball. Lebel collects, can he beat Rezouk? No, Rezouk's there, but no, Toulouse still going forward. And we're pushing it towards the try line, and there we have it, another try for Toulouse. It's Matis Castro Ferreira. Try number 5 for Toulouse. Breakdown in play, Toulouse there, poised. Rezouk thinking that he'd done the job. But the offload was there, and it was Matis Castro Ferreira who collected. Great work from Willis there in the ball, grabbing that ball. But it's this pass, which is loose, collected by Matis Lebel. He offloads it out of the back of his hand to Matis Castro Ferreira, who scores Toulouse's 5th try of this game. Lovely pass at the back of the hand. Castro Ferreira ideally placed. Kinghorn's conversion attempt is successful. Another 2 points added.
Number 19.
Toulouse now stretching their lead, 33 points to 6. Here's Lebel going through. As he's dragged back by Rezouk, he's able to offload the ball out of the back of his hand to the on-rushing Mathis Castrofera, who steams over that try line for the 5th try of the game. On-looking teammates are happy at what they're seeing.
No, play on, you're on the ground.
And Castres, at this point, look very much out of the match. Fernandez, who was carrying an injury or 2, has now been replaced by Gauthier Joubert.
Use it 9.
This is Grau, who's had a masterful game at scrum half for Toulouse, it has to be said. This is Lebrun trying to find a way through. Dummies the pass to Rezouk. Nobody was fooled. Cramont, I think it's fair to say, saw him coming. At this point, one wonders what Castres can possibly do to close this gap. We see that the combination of Cramont and Lebel waiting for Lebrun as he tried to sell a somewhat unconvincing dummy and create the gap.
Time is up.
Guillaume Cramont leaving the pitch after a successful game. Alongside him, leaving the pitch too, is Joël Merclair.
Just wait.
We see that Ian Boubila has replaced Cramont.
Time is up.
And Paul Coste is taken to the pitch too. We'll let you know who's replaced as soon as we get confirmation. So Boubila replacing Cramont. This is Batitu. So Nakarawa, 4 pass there from Poplin. Retier replacing Kinghorn.
We play lineup.
Malaise replacing Merclair. And it's Verge replacing Arnold. Verger replacing Arnold, I should say. Verge in French means something else. This is the new hooker in this game who's replaced Cramont. Rodrigue Netti. Andra Kokaji, champion de Crespini. That's Nakarawa, who's caught at the bottom of that ruck, not releasing the ball. His own player, Standerforth, was right across him too. Again, fine work by Jack Willis. And here's a chase. Grau was in there.
Knock on advantage.
Advantage to Castres. Castres needed an advantage, don't they? 33 points to 6 is the scoreline. This is Kokaji who's caught. And now Rezouk. Can he get away? Onside is what the referee says. Toulouse calling, of course, to see that, or to ask for offside to be given against Rezouk, but no. Castres still in possession. Ball swept out to the left-hand side. This is Louis Lebrun. He found Champion de Crespigny. Can't find his way through. Foot in touch. And disappointed written across the faces of those Castres players as another attempted attack breaks down at the halfway line.
Change. And number 2.
More changes being called for Castres. We'll bring them to you as soon as we can. This is where Champion de Crespigny was pulled out into touch by Malia. And this was the little spell of Keystone Cops that we saw a moment ago as Grau punted the ball forward and chased it. Nice atmosphere here at the Toulouse Stadium. The Stade Ernest Wallon. As Netty carries out the line-out throw, collected with ease. Toulouse now starting to dominate most moves here.
No hands.
Malia, this is Cost. Youngster's just signed a contract for 2028 with Toulouse.
Away.
Highly rated by all the backroom staff here in southwestern France. Grau with his foot on the ball, protected by a host of Toulouse players there, for them in the line. Grau hoists it high, Toulouse chasing. Poplin collects for Castres, flattened by Meafou.
Play on. No hands now.
This is Lebrun.
Stay.
Managed to get his kick away as he was tackled. Mathis Lebel looking forward to having a run, isn't he? You can see it in his face. Flamma has the thing, leaves it to Malia. So Jack Willis going into contact, Staniforth gets a hold of him. Staniforth calling for a maul, the referee saying no. And Toulouse fast hands there, Barassi goes through. This is Grau.
Obstruction.
Grau's pass finding Castro Ferreira.
21. Play on. No. Play on.
Flamand to Malia. This is Meafou. This is Cost. Weighs up his options. The 20-year-old is caught. Willis protects the ball. Grau is there looking inside. Clément Verger going into contact there for Toulouse. That's Rodrigue Netty. This is Mathis Lebel. And Toulouse looking to force that way through. And it's Setereki Bodeyata who's made that enormous amount of ground there. Comes down at the 5-meter line. What a marauding run. But Tuniata jinking left, jinking right, forcing his way through.
Number 5, you change.
But in the brief pause, we see the walking wounded being treated. And Emmanuel Meafou gives way. Banos comes on to replace him, or comes back on to replace him rather. Meafou, try scorer. Could be happy with his performance today. Replaced by Leo Banos. Banos, of course, gave way earlier for Thibaut Flamand. So Banos back on. Ange Capuozzo
14.
sat next to Thomas Ramos. Soufiane Guitoun. Anthony Gelange. You should look at the whole spectrum there of Toulouse faces, and there are some amazing players who are injured, which gives you an idea of the strength and depth of this team given today's performance. I remind you, Toulouse second at kickoff, Castres third.
Last scrum, we improve. Same.
This is that run
We improve.
by Setereki Bituniata, finding gaps where perhaps you didn't think the gaps existed. Ball in one hand, away he goes, seemingly unstoppable. Let's hope that knock on the ankle won't stop more play like that in the rest of this game.
Boy! Okay. Time is off.
Toulouse penalised there.
Yellow card. Warning was gone. Wait. Overleaning 3 times. Warning was gone.
Rodrigue Netty. Overleaning. Third time of warning according to referee Abu Shekeli. Toulouse now down to 14 men for the next 10 minutes. the beanie hat there on the right, Clément Poitrenaud, former French international, part of the coaching staff here at Toulouse. Hard for us to discern the fault that Netty committed then, but referee Amusha Kelly very much on the spot.
No, come down, come down. Come down.
Jack Willis flying through the air, it seemed there, saying that he'd been picked up. The referee telling him to get his feet back on the ground as he flew through the picture. But here come Castres bursting through at the halfway line, just over. Castres here with Lebrun. Dummies the ball slightly.
Knock on advantage.
Attempt to burst through by Yakoraji. The ball stolen back by Toulouse. Irresistible play by the home side.
Around the neck.
And a high tackle given against the Castres player. There's the signal from the Toulouse coaches. The Argentinian Juan Cruz Malia, who we're more accustomed to seeing as a fullback or even a winger, today playing at fly half. And what a game he's having at fly half too. Score of the first try. A number of really eye-catching runs. Line out for Toulouse. Collected, dropped. It's very messy. Referee calls a knock on. Awards it to Castres. As for defending play, you could probably take anyone from three there, I think.
You drive it. Yeah, you put it there. No. You put it there. Okay. Number 8, Toulouse is off. Bring a front row replacement, please. Yep. Number 8 is gone, yeah.
So Willis of Toulouse goes off to be replaced by David Einou.
3 over leanings. Don't go for 4, please. Same with you. Hold the pressure.
It's, of course, I think, a way of giving Toulouse the possibility of a competitive front row, sacrificing their number 8. And with such a commanding lead, I suppose it's the kind of thing that Toulouse can afford to do.
Bye. Set.
So Toulouse, they're scrumming a man down. Lebel collects, but he's caught by Poplin. Lebel peels away. Plays the ball inside, it's knocked on. Castres have advantage. This is Batitu.
Okay, no advantage going for a scrum.
Referee calls a stop to that one. He says there's no advantage in playing on.
Yeah.
He's giving a scrum to Castres just on their side of the halfway line.
Don't collapse. Don't collapse. Right, guys. Every scrum is a problem, okay?
Yeah, always want to go on the floor.
No. Your guy initiated. Clear. Stay up. You need to stay up. Understand? Let's go. Don't force him down. Up.
There we see the pass to the
Keep the distance.
left winger, Nathaniel Oulou. His leg on the line.
Crouch. Bind. Set. Up. Hinging. 17. Hinging.
So that was Antoine Tichid who was penalised there, with number 17. And it seems in many ways the Castres bench somewhat accepting of the fate that their team is undergoing right now. 33 points to 6. Castres are trailing here in Toulouse. Julien Marchand there in the crowd. The injured first choice hooker, French international, raising a smile as his teammates are romping away to what looks like a fairly easy victory. 5 tries in the bag already. So this will be a victory with a bonus point. That's Satareki going into the challenge there.
Wait.
Toulouse trying to go through that gap again. Cast at 6s and 7s. Is there a space on that right wing? Inside to Lebel. Grau looking inside.
Advantage on the hands, throwing the ball.
Advantage to Toulouse.
No! Lâchez!
Resolute defended by Castres. One sense it's just a question of time here before we see a 6th Toulouse try. Grau looking to spread the play. Malia 2. This is Cost. He's found Retier on the left wing, but he's held up by Poplin.
Still advantage, Toulouse.
Toulouse coming back the other way now from that left. Malaise goes into contact.
No.
Toulouse setting something up. Pick and go, away they go. No, they slip inside.
Okay, no advantage, we're going back.
And as Castro Ferreira gets the ball, the referee decides no advantage played. He's going back to the scene of the first foul.
On the hands, slowing the ball down.
Hands in the ruck, I think, is what the referee, Mr. Amushikeli, was saying about that one. Grau places the ball. That's Boubila, the Flamand. They're going for it, going for the try line. Boubila has the ball there.
Cast on the line, Cast.
Grau digs the ball at the ruck, places it back inside. Ainu can't find a way through. And the referee penalises Toulouse.
Extra move on the ground.
Great passion there from Petain of Castres. And great defending by the visiting team.
Extra move on the ground.
David Ainu was nearly there. He's unhappy about the penalty being given against him. Nonetheless, the referee's decision final. And Pierre Poplin buys some time and some territory for Castres. Let's take a look at this again. We see David Ainu going through. He twists, tries to ground the ball, but it's short. The point being there that he perhaps should have released the ball. He seemed to roll over, which is against the rules. Though often it's down to interpretation, isn't it? That's Stade Toulousain collecting. Castres trying to build some breakthrough. Stade Toulousain into contact, and again he goes. Petain protects. And this is Poplin. Looks to offload, gets smacked in the head as he goes into contact. And Toulouse come out with possession once more. This is Grau. Malia. Hauled back. Toulouse still coming. Stade Toulousain nearly collects.
No. Not to deliver it for me.
The referee judged that as an unintentional knock-on by Stade Toulousain. It was very clear he was trying to grab the ball and had a chance to do so. Disappointment for the big Australian. As always, fully committed in every aspect of his game, but unable to lift the Castres side out of well, a game that they'll be disappointed with, losing by 33-6 at this point in time. And to be honest, Toulouse threatening to score another try before time is called.
Just a knock-on. Okay, same applies for you. They had a warning, they had a yellow card. Do you understand me? Same. Stay up.
Referee Mr. Amushikeli once again repeating his request to the front rows to maintain position and balance when they engage in the scrum.
Crouch. Bind.
Malia and Co looking on the Toulouse back line. Grau puts the ball not into the scrum.
Hold.
In it goes.
Play the ball.
Scrum appears to turn, but the referee says play on. Malia to Cost. Cost to Lebel. Lebel collects, but he's at a standstill. Tries to offload to Cost, who misses. This is Barassi who collects. It's judged to have been a knock-on by Barassi.
Yeah, yellow card coming in.
You heard it, I heard it. Yellow card coming out. Who's going to get it? Oh, yellow card coming back. This is Willis returning, along with Rodrigue Netti. Willis, of course, replacing Ainu, who've been brought on to replace Netti to maintain a competitive front line for the scrums. Front row for the scrums.
I'll come this way. Let's go. No movement after the set.
So Baptiste Delaporte, ball in hand. Castres players looking round, looking for some inspiration, looking for some answers.
Marcus here, left of the mark, come on. Stay there. Shoulders out.
Even the Castres drums have fallen silent.
Shoulders out, shoulders out.
Gauthier Dubrère,
Crunch!
replacement scrum half for Castres. Ball in hand.
Bind!
Bind, says the referee. The scrum is set, the ball is in. Dubrère finds Lebrun. Goes inside to his outside centre, Villemeni Batitu. He's caught. Castres coming back towards the centre now. This is Lebrun once again. But Toulouse quick into the tackle. And Castres short of ideas at this stage in the game. That was Dubrère.
That's a
reckless tackle, says the referee.
Entry. Very reckless, okay? Just be careful on that. Take out past.
There we see the reckless play that's been penalised. It gives Juan Cruz Malia and Toulouse another attempt to launch the ball into enemy territory. Looking for an interesting line-out position. And who knows, another try for Toulouse. As the clock ticks towards the end of this match, the atmosphere has been fantastic. Win, lose or draw. But certainly with this scoreline at the moment, 33-6 to Toulouse. The outcome of the match, I think, is a foregone conclusion. And that's the expression written on the face of those Castres substitutes.
First knock-on by Toulouse, then by Castres. Scrum.
2 knock-ons, scrum being given to Castres. As the chance of a 6th try for Toulouse diminished, vanished. Let's take a look. First knock-on, second knock-on. There we go. Tired players, tired hands, these things happen.
Okay, time is off.
Replaced with hooker Rodrigue Netti receiving some treatment.
Time back on.
The clock has started again. We're in the final minute of the
Left
game.
to the mark. Last scrum was better. Same. Yeah. Don't go on your knees. Stay up. Same.
As both scrums line up for what is bound to be the final scrum of this game. One wonders what might be in the minds of Castres. One final hurrah, one final counter-attack. Or straight into touch and back home on the coach. Let's see what happens.
An angle, stepping out.
There we go. Scrum wheeled, Toulouse penalised. Castres have a chance perhaps to relaunch.
Tight head on the knee and then on an angle.
So pushing at an angle. It's Pierre Poplin with a chance to relaunch Castres. This kick will go out of play, but of course it's a penalty kicked out of play, which gives Castres the line out, where you see the touch judge perhaps the chance to construct a move that could give them a try to save face in this game, which has been dominated by Toulouse. Stade Toulousain collects. Dubré moving inside. A Castres fumble again. The referee, Mr. Amushikeni of Georgia, bringing this game to an end. Dominated from start to finish by a Toulouse side, showing that you can construct a great team without your best international players. Awesome performance by Toulouse, 5 tries, winners by 33 points to 6.